Parents, listen up. As we get ready for spring, more families will be heading outdoors. However, whether we're hiking, biking, or simply relaxing in the backyard, especially here in southern Arizona, there are some hidden dangers that should be on every parent's radar. And today we're talking about snakes. Dr. Charles Gerardo, along with Lori Stone, a mother who unfortunately knows the danger firsthand because her 2-year-old little girl was bitten by a rattlesnake. Both join me to talk about this even more. You guys, thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doctor, let's start out with how common are actual snake bites?
Well, there are about 8,000 to 9,000 venomous snake bites in the United States every year.
And Lori, as I was just saying, you unfortunately know this firsthand. Can you tell us your story?
Yes, my 2-year-old daughter Riley was playing in the backyard when all of a sudden we heard her cry and she had blood dripping down her leg. She became very lethargic very quickly, immediately, and her eyes glazed over. So we put her in the car, called 911, met the ambulances. She became unresponsive. As this was happening, my brother went to the backyard to see what he could do, and he discovered a 4.5-foot rattlesnake. So at the hospital, they intubated her, and knowing that she had 2 wet bites from the rattlesnake, they gave her a drug called Crofab, and then airlifted her to another hospital where she remained in intensive care for approximately a week. Her treatment there included some blood transfusions, several surgeries to save her leg, and then 20 doses of the anti-venom Crofab. Upon return home, she did take several weeks to begin to play and walk again, but and still months later she's working hard at physical therapy, but I'm happy to say that she is running around with her sister despite having some permanent nerve and muscle damage. She's back to her happy, healthy self, and without this treatment she wouldn't be here today, so we are so thankful.
Well, I want to thank you for sharing your personal story. And Doctor, that's exactly why we're taking this moment to talk about this. Let's talk about how do we identify venomous snakes and even ones that can have an antivenom like we were just talking about.
Well, I think the most important thing is, if no one's been bitten yet, is not to try and identify the snake. There's no need to handle the snake, just to move away from the wild animal. If, however, someone's bitten, if they have any sort of signs or symptoms of snake bite, such as bleeding, swelling, redness, pain, then we know it's a venomous snake, and further identification isn't helpful because we treat them all with the same antivenom Crofab. So the best thing to do is to seek immediate medical attention and call 911.
Is there something maybe we can do also proactively, maybe something that we're wearing?
Well, sure. If you're going to an area where you know that there are venomous snakes, high boots, full-length pants. If you're going to be handling anything where you might come into contact with the snake, it's good to have gloves on as well. That can be a little bit difficult in the hot weather, but it depends where you're headed.
Well, this is a great topic. Like I was saying, for us being here in southern Arizona, is there somewhere we can go online to get even more information?
You can actually download a free app, Snakebite 911, which will give you a lot of useful information. But of course, you can also contact the local poison center for additional information.
Well, Doctor, thank you for the information. Lori, again, thank you so much for your personal story and your best for your little girl.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.